Time is running out. Calling all patriots and lovers of our constitutionally protected, God-given, self-evident, inalienable rights in Tennessee and the United States of America. If you are sickened by the liberty-eroding activities of a government that hates you, then it is time to wake up. If you are fed up with the tyrannical leadership on display by all levels of government, now is the time to listen to your reveille call. If you are equally tired of the political class, the new aristocracy, lying to you in their pursuit of power and control, now is the time to take a stand in the arena. Please welcome your host, Larry Linton, U.S. Navy veteran and candidate for Tennessee House of Representatives, to the Liberty, Leadership, and Lies podcast.
Welcome to the weekend update for Liberty, Leadership, and Lies. Well, I was able to review the emails covered by my open records request with the school district's administration Thursday. A lot of information that can be inferred from what was present, but also from what was not present. More to come about what I discovered in the weeks ahead, but it will take some further digging. In the meantime, while I am gathering more data that will guide my next open records request, other concerned taxpayers and parents are reviewing the curriculum in our school system here. Suffice it to say, I believe every parent and every taxpayer in Sevier County should submit an open records request about any item that concerns you with the school board and the school district. But as a reminder, you have to be very specific in your request. General requests will produce volumes of information that will be cost prohibitive to obtain. Well, it seems like the Facebook fact checkers are at it again. They have attached some label to my post sharing the movie 2,000 Mules. I received a notification that independent fact checkers at some organization titled AFP United States report that information in my post is partly false, and that to stop the spread of false news, they've added a notice to my post. It stated, U.S. documentary revives Trump's unproven election fraud claims. Well, at least we've gone from debunked to unproven. Anyway, notice that last statement starts with U.S. documentary. That is because AFP Fact Check is an arm of the global news agency AFP, founded in France in 1835. No wonder France hasn't been able to win a war in this century or most of last century. They have opinion writers pose as fact checkers. Facebook brought them on board as that company's equivalent to the Department of Homeland Security's Disinformation Governance Board, which is really just a rebranding of George Orwell's Ministry of Truth. I've shared a screenshot of that notice on my Facebook pages just as a bit of humor for everybody to read. Also, if you follow me on Facebook, I created an event for the next Sevier County School Board meeting on the 13th of June. I dropped off the request to be added to the agenda on Tuesday, the 10th of May at 9:30 a.m. I have yet to receive any notification that I have been added to the agenda, but as always, I will keep you all informed. On to some state news. Well, it seems that the lobbyists in Nashville, some of whom are connected to elected representatives and state government employees, these lobbyists secured passage for Governor Lee's $52.8 billion budget that includes $500 million in state bonds to fund a new domed stadium for the Tennessee Titans. One of the lobbyists that helped secure that funding is the wife of the chairman of the General Assembly's Senate Finance, Ways, and Means Committee. The General Assembly is providing funding using our sweat equity to build a stadium that only benefits a small part of the state. Just peachy, isn't it? So I'd like to take this opportunity to encourage all the voters here in Sevier County to look at the donations that my opponent in the November general election receives. Just who is financing his re-election campaign? Shifting to some national news for a bit, how about Senator Rand Paul holding the line on more aid to Ukraine? Standing on the floor of the Senate, he stated that his oath of office is to the U.S. Constitution and not to any foreign nation. He went on to say that we cannot save Ukraine by dooming the U.S. economy. I wish every elected official would think like that. Remember that their oaths are to the U.S. Constitution and not other countries or political parties or special interest groups. Until next Saturday, this has been the weekend update of Liberty, Leadership, and Lies with Larry Linton. I pray you all have a wonderful weekend. Stand in the arena with me. Reveille, it's time to wake up.